Hi everybody, I'm Sinead Kennedy and I'm a Yoga for Cyclists teacher. So what qualifies me to teach Yoga for Cyclists? Well, in case you don't know me, I'm a very avid cyclist. Recently, I'm after cycling in Colombia, where I climbed the longest climb in the world, which was no mean feat. I've also accomplished the Marmotte, the Maratona route in Italy, the Cyclists de Mont Ventoux in France, in Provence, and I generally just cycle all around Ireland at any given chance that I can. I've also been teaching yoga since 2006, and I have combined my love of cycling and my passion for yoga and created this Yoga for Cyclists channel just for you. So if you love your bike just as much as I do, let's try and focus on our most important asset, which isn't your bike, in case you're wondering, it's your body, okay? And your bike wants a really good body to ride it, okay? So if you love your machine as much as I do, you want to be on that bike in peak fitness. So let's get going with today's video. Don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel, and don't forget all comments are welcome down below. So today's Yoga for Cyclists class is all about improving our balance. So today I have our dreaded foam roller, and I'm not going to be using it to roll out my muscles because everybody seems to hate that. But what I am going to do today is give you a really brilliant tip and a really brilliant workout that will really help to improve your balance while on the bike. And remember, we're all going to get older and we want our balance in our later years as well. It's not just about today on our bike, it's about investing in our body for future years. So we want to be able to stand upright. So how are we going to use our foam roller for balance? We're going to use it as a wobble board, okay? We're also going to be doing some core workouts. So let's get going. So all you're going to need today is a foam roller. Make sure that it's a long one because we want our whole spine to be supported on it, okay? So your little half ones aren't going to work for this one, okay? So I'm going to sit down the very bottom of it and I'm going to lengthen my body along it. Now, I fit quite nicely on this. There's still quite a bit of give there. However, if you're a lot taller than me, you can prop up the head. Just make sure it's on the same level. The only trouble is that that's going to be stationary and it is going to give you a little bit more stability, which is not really what we want. We want to feel that instability so that we can work against it, but needs must, okay? Just make sure your head is nice and happy. Okay, so when I'm lying here on my foam roller, I don't know if you can see, there's a fairly large dip in my back. And again, that's because of the shape of my glutes, okay? So my bum is sticking out from all my lovely climbing on my bike. So I'm going to just put a very slight tip into my pelvis. Otherwise it's going to be too hard, you know, there's too much of a shallow back there. So just putting that little tip into my spine, keeping the chin in. Go back and watch my video on Pilates Principles if you need to. Okay, so pelvic floors, we're going to engage. Boys, if you think about walking into the sea and the sea is cold, or coughing for the doctor. And ladies, if you think about drawing up this little hand brake. Now lying here is actually quite difficult, even though I'm making it look quite easy. I'm going to relax through my feet. I'm going to allow gravity to take my shoulders down. Now again, that's brilliant because all day long we're here hanging over the handlebars. So shoulders. Take the arms out to the side. We're getting a lovely chest opening here. Again, that brings us into the opposite position of being on our bike. Okay, so that's all I'm going to do for now. Feet are nice and relaxed. Chin is slightly in. Knees are apart and my feet are straight as if I was on my bike. And I'm focused on pelvic floors and abdominals. We're going to inhale. We're going to reach the arms towards the ears. Keeping the rib cage down and in, as in our Pilates Principles video. Exhale, reach the arms around. Now this looks very simple. Okay, my pelvic floors are working hard. There's a fair bit of wobble on this roller. Okay, so it might look easy, but what are our advantages? Well, the advantages here are my back is long and flat. It's not rounded like it normally is on the bike or at my desk. I'm opening out my shoulders and I'm getting good mobility into those arms. So remember, cycling is a very repetitive sport, okay? Our bodies generally just stay in the one position, the legs are moving. And I really want you to focus on these pecs and on these arms, getting expansion into the chest. And you know, if you're sitting at your desk all day and then you're jumping on a bike, you're furthering that flexion and that posture in your body. So you're going to know about this one. Okay, this is nice and simple. You can stay here and do a lot more. Okay, hands
Nice and relaxed, chin is in. Here's where your pelvic floors need to kick in. I'm going to exhale. I'm going to lift one leg off the floor, and then I'm going to place that foot back down as if I was pushing into my pedal. Big exhale. And I'm going to slowly float it down. Now I'm trying to keep the arms relaxed and they're just there as little stabilizers, but what I don't want to do is grip. Okay, so no gripping. We want the tummy and the core engaged. Okay, now there's a lot of wobbling going on here. I'm having to really concentrate and I'm really focusing on those pelvic floors. Try and keep the knees exactly parallel, so my knee is in line with my hip. And again, that's working the quads equally, the same as we would have on our bike. Okay, so the foot, imagine it's clipped into your pedal. And again, you can spend a lot longer here. My shoulder got involved in that one. Okay, I just realized it was sitting up. Okay, so again, your body will try and compensate. Why? Because it's hard, it's new, it's unfamiliar. So what we want to do is we want to make the unfamiliar familiar, okay? So again, my shoulder is doing too much work there now, so I'm really going to have to slow down and think about it. There we go, that one was better, okay? So just watch out for the shoulders coming up or the head, banging your head into it or gripping or, toes. They're all the really obvious things. You might be pushing your back, for instance. Listen, I know all the cheats because I do them. Okay, so you got to be realistic with your body. Alrighty, now we're going to try a little bit harder. If that's enough for you, that's enough, okay? Again, I'm just layering this up, giving you lots of different options. Safety first, however, please don't do anything that is too much for you. Okay, I'm going to exhale. I'm going to lift my right leg up. Okay, shoulders relaxed, chin is in. And I'm going to try and use my tummy and I'm going to lift the other leg up. Okay, now I have a nice small base of support. Okay, pelvic floors are engaged. There's a lot of wobbling going on. And then slowly I'm going to really focus on my shoulders. I'm going to keep them very relaxed. And I'm going to place one foot down. And then I'm going to place the other foot down. Okay, now. Okay, so my right leg I managed to get down easy. My left leg, there was compensations going on here in my shoulders. So you need to get to know your body, and that's what it's all about, okay? This is all about building body awareness, okay? It's not just about getting on your bike, lashing around the hills, whilst it's great fun, and I love it. It is about investing in your body, okay? We all get our bike serviced, but do you service your body, okay? And you don't need to answer that question. You know the answer. Okay, now I'm going to try and lift my left leg first, and again, why? Because I want to mix it up and I want to confuse my body. Okay, my shoulders are getting a lovely drop here and gravity is opening them out. So again, there's a lovely stretch here into my pec muscles. If the drop is too high for you, get some books, Argos catalogs for instance, or something like that, and you can put your hands under it. Okay, so just books, anything at all, cushions, just if that drop is too much. I have good mobility in my shoulders, however, if you don't, pad them up, particularly if you've had any sort of surgery here in the breast area, in the lymph area. Just, listen to your body. Okay, so you can continue there, lifting one leg up, lifting the other leg up, hold it, connect those pelvic floors, place the other foot down, and then the other foot down. Okay, if you want more of a challenge, build up to this one. I'm kind of dreading the demonstration if I'm honest. I'm going to lift my right leg. And I'm going to lift my left arm. Okay, drop the left shoulder down. Make sure your head is happy. Tummy in tight. Now from here, I'm going to exhale. I'm going to push down on my pedal. I'm going to try and pull that tummy in. And then I'm going to bring the arm and the leg back. Okay, now this is where the real fun begins. I'm going to use this hand just for safety. Okay, it is nice and relaxed. I want you to focus on the foot that's on the floor. Keep it relaxed. You might find that you're clenching those toes. Watch out for the ribs exploding. Again, go back and have a look at our Pilates Principles. We want to keep the ribs down and in. Okay, now I'm quite comfortable, I think, on that side. Let me try it with no hand. Okay, I'm not too bad. although I'm not going to demonstrate anymore, I don't think. There we go. Use a nice big exhale. Now you will find these are difficult, okay? I've just done 2. I need to stop and I need to reset. Okay, let's try the other side. Now I know my other side is nowhere near as strong as this side. So that's why I need to focus, I need to go slower, and I need to take my time. Okay, keep the pelvis tucked under slightly so you have a slightly bigger base of support. If the pelvis rolls, the back is going to arch, okay, and that's very tough on your back. Keep the pelvis still. Okay, I'm going to try. Oh, I don't think I'm going to get it today. No. Okay, so you can see one side of my body is totally different to the other. Okay, my strength, my coordination, it's not there. Okay, how come? Because it just isn't, because I haven't focused enough on it and I haven't spent time working on it, okay? So that's why we do things nice and slowly. We want to get that good muscle repetition going. We need to create new muscle memory. And we need to make the unfamiliar familiar, okay? So that's really, if you can remember that, okay? In all aspects of life, our bodies like their comfort zone, okay? They don't like to do new things, same as most of us. Okay, now my pelvic floors are nice and switched on there, okay? Now I am having to keep the hand down on the floor. It's nice and relaxed. And then bring it back. Okay, last one. 2 legs into tabletop. Again, roll the pelvis in so there's a little bit more of your back touching the foam roller. Feet together. We're going to exhale and push. Now, my chin did a bit of work there, okay? So what I'm going to do is, I actually could use some books now, my shoulders are getting tired. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to leave my fingers nice and relaxed and drive it out. Nice big push. Nice big push. And just gently does it, guys. Bringing it out and bringing it in. My legs are heavy. They're up in the air. Gravity. I'm resisting gravity. My tummy is working hard. Yes, my legs are sore. Okay, so this is a great one for working out on our bike as well. Okay, so legs getting nice and strong, core getting strong, shoulders getting a nice stretch, pelvic floors and balance being challenged. So loads going on here, and it might look like I'm doing nothing. You'd be very, very surprised by this one. Okay, now obviously you can just lie here for a little bit longer and just allow the shoulders to melt, the spine to stay straight. The foam rollers are quite hard, literally hard. I'm not too bad. I don't mind lying on it for so long. If you're finding it tough, however, just do a few, get off of it, and then come back to it. So don't forget that you can like and subscribe to this channel. Feel free to share it with your friends in your cycling club. Don't forget as well that I run Yoga for Cyclist holidays down in Spain. So I have teamed up with Cycle Sierra Nevada, and in March and October every year we go down, we cycle some of the most amazing peaks in the Sierra Nevada in Spain, Andalusia, and we also do yoga classes each evening to keep our bodies in tip-top shape. There's also great food and drink as well. It's not all serious. Okay, so have a great time. Have a good day. You can have a look at the link for the holiday. It's down below here. Take your time with the exercises. Use your hands for balance if you need them. Don't forget to give me your comments down below, and happy and safe cycling.